Alright, number 1. We're trying to use this fact that the limit as u approaches 0 of sine of u over u equals 1, or the limit of that reciprocal is also 1, along with those properties from the first page of notes to evaluate this limit. Right now you can see these are not the same. If this were 5x over sine of 5x or 6x over sine of 6x, this limit would be 1, but they're different. So what we're going to do is use those properties where we can separate the limit. Now I'm not actually going to rewrite the limit twice, like limit as x approaches 0 of 6x divided by limit as x approaches 0 of sine of 5x. We're just going to split these two parts up inside the limit and then treat them as two separate limits. So we're going to write it as 6x, instead of divided by this, we're going to multiply by 1 over sine of 5x. So we have two parts here. We can treat these individually at the end when we evaluate the limit. But first we have to change something because this has a limit of 1 over 0. And this one would be 0. It doesn't work. So what we need to do is change this one. We need this to be 5x over sine of 5x, right, to fit this pattern. So in order to do that, we're going to have to multiply the top by 5x. But we can't just multiply the top by 5x. To keep things balanced, we have to multiply the bottom as well. So then we're just multiplying by 1, basically. Not changing what it's equal to, just changing what it looks like. So the 5x, we're going to go ahead and multiply that by the 1, and we're going to end up with 5x over sine of 5x. This 5x, we don't want it down here with the sine of 5x. We're going to go ahead and put that over here with our 6x. Right? It's still multiplication. The order in which we multiply doesn't matter. So we're going to have 6x over 5x, and we're taking the limit as x approaches 0. Well, these x's now cancel out. So now we're just left with a constant times this limit. Well, we can look at each of these individually. The limit as x approaches 0 of 6/5 is just 6/5. Right? We talked about the limit of a constant is just the constant. And then the limit as x approaches 0 of 5x over sine of 5x, since those are the same, that fits this limit right here. And that means our limit for that part is going to be 1. So we can multiply them after we evaluate the limit of each part, and we get 6/5 for our answer.